today? Yeah, that was you.
Seriously? Of course not.
Oh, okay.
I'm teasing.
The Nathan Select Board meeting of the Amberberry School District is held on Wednesday, October 11th, 2023. This meeting is being held to review the agenda for the regular monthly board meeting that will be held on Wednesday, October 18th, 2023 at 7 p.m. in the high school auditorium. Can everybody please rise for the flag? Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
meeting being recorded for district purposes and is being published in part or in its entirety on the district website without the express permission of the meeting participants. Can I have a roll call?
Here.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
Here.
Here. Thank you. And Sunshine Monthly. Board of School Director following executive session on Monday, October 7th, to discuss personnel matters, litigation or litigation matters, sensitive public safety. Thank you. Then correspondence to the person. Thank you. Do you have any amendments to the agenda? Seeing none, can I have an approval of the agenda? You second? All in favor? All opposed? Motion carries. At this time, district residents may come forward to comment on agenda items only. Each person must take their first update and prior to speaking. Each resident will be allowed 3 minutes and can speak only once. The period for public comment prior to the standing committee reports will be limited to 1/2 hour. Although not required, board members desiring to address questions or concerns may do so after the residents' comments or questions or at the conclusion of the committee reports. There will still be an opportunity for residents to comment on any business relevant to the Amberberry School District and or will new business at the end of the meeting. Is there anybody who wishes to speak this evening on any agenda?
Any comment on the agenda from last month since? We didn't have that much time. I don't know. You don't state that.
It is linked and we are one under personnel and salary schedule regulations, item 1. And it will be read, as mentioned, but it does, note to ratify the legislative items, from last month's meeting. And this is to correct the oversight and the relative to public comment at last month's meeting. That wasn't a common thing, and so we want to provide that opportunity.
Anybody who wishes to speak about any items? That would be agenda items or non-company welfare. Under legislative action for this meeting, under education and technology, Smith, Mr. Duffy.
We have one item this evening, memorandum of understanding. It's recommended to approve an MOU between the Danvers Area School Districts and PA Connecting Communities for out-of-district placements for the 23-24 school year, pending solicitor review. Any questions? Motion.
Any more discussion? Can I roll call?
Yes.
Jennifer? Lisa?
Yes.
Weaver?
Yes.
Rita? Smith?
Yes.
Mr. Duffy?
Yes.
Mr. Burnett?
Yeah. Thank you. Under personnel and salary schedule and labor relations, Mrs. Smith.
Thank you, Madam President. All new hires pending receipt of satisfactory current clearances, satisfactory drug screening, TB testing, responsible by current former employers, applicants, and gate training, and PDD certification and applicants. Number one, we're discussing, September 20, 2023 board meeting for 220 action items. We recommend to reaffirm and ratify all the items from the voting meeting, September 20, 2023, to ensure technical sunshine law compliance. Any additional discussion on that? Number two is the custodian. It is recommended to ratify the approval of Earl Franker, full-time custodian in the high school, effective September 26, 2023. As per the terms of local 248, Secretary of School Employees negotiated agreement, pending receipt of current clearances, satisfactory drug screening, TB testing, and responsible by current former employers, back on 68 term. Training on that. Number three is the food service worker. It is recommended to approve Melissa Cooley, the food service worker at the middle school. As per the terms of collective bargaining agreement, pending receipt of current clearances, satisfactory drug screening, TB testing, responsible by the current former employers, to act on 68 term. Any questions? Number four is retirement. It is recommended to approve the resignation due to retirement from James Leo from the position of custodian at the high school, effective January 3rd, 2024, with regret. Any comments? Five is resignation. It is recommended to approve the resignation of Lisa Loscotch from her position of cafeteria worker at Economy Elementary, that will be effective September 25th, 2023, with regret. Number six, we will rescind. It is recommended to rescind the approval of Lauren Winnie, the mentor teacher previously approved on September 20th, 2023 board meeting. Any questions?
Would you like me to go? Okay. Elementary before and after school childcare. It is recommended to approve the following individuals as caregivers at the before and after school childcare program at Economy Elementary at a rate of $15 per hour. Pending receipt of current clearances, satisfactory drug screening, TB testing, and compliance with Act 168. The hours are being 8:30 a.m. to 6:30 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. before school, and 3:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. after school. Marcia Jewett and Lisa Laskich. Credit, are there any questions? Number eight, credit recovery. It is recommended to ratify the following individual as an instructor for the credit recovery program at the elementary high school. Teachers will be paid to part of the collective bargaining agreement. Jennifer Sirianni through education. Any questions? Number nine, resignation. It is recommended to approve the resignation of Michelle Dresner as the technology integrator at Economy Elementary, effective October 3rd, 2023, with regret. Any questions? Number 10, resignation. It is recommended to approve the resignation of Marcia Bruce from his position as a high school cross country head coach and middle school cross country head coach, effective October 9th, 2023, with regret. Any questions? Number 11, 2023-2024 fall coach. It is recommended the following individuals be ratified to fill the designated fall coaching positions for the 23-24 school year, and a salary as per the terms of the collective bargaining agreement, pending receipt of current clearances, satisfactory drug screening, TB testing, and responses by current and former employers to applicable CCA screening, provided the school year allows coaches to hold fall sports as normal. Boys and girls cross country, Nick Duncan, varsity head coach, $1,035.17 prorated. Nick Duncan for middle school head coach, $445.34 prorated. Any questions? Number 12, letter of agreement, it is recommended to approve a letter of agreement between the Amherst School District and local 248 Amherst School employees regarding co-lead maintenance position. Any questions? Number 13, memorandum of understanding, it is recommended to approve the memorandum of understanding between the Amherst School District and the Amherst Education Association regarding elementary schedule. Pending final review by the bargaining unit and the board. Any questions? That's start with the motion. Right. That a motion? Yeah. Right? Any other board discussion? Can I have a roll call?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you. Under committee reports, non-voting agenda item, education and technology, Mr. Patchy.
Item number 1, Pennsylvania Music Educators Association. It's recommended permission be granted to Solid Department to take the high school steel drum band to the Bayfront Convention Center here in PA, April 18 through 19, 2024. And to perform during the 2024 Pennsylvania Music Educators Association Annual In-Service Conference. Students who attend PMEA will be reimbursed as per board policy to the board. 50% travel costs for $250 per student for a maximum total of $3,000. It is furthermore recommended to approve Todd Hartman to attend PMEA conference. Mr. Hartman will be reimbursed as per board policy 331 for all related expenses. In discussion. Number 2 is musical trip. New York City is planned for March 7 through March 10, 2024. Details to come. Question is what? My understanding is we're going to get some additional. That's my understanding. Waiting on submission.
Are we expecting that before next week?
If not, I'll something like on against you. Actually, something else, plain, same. There's kind of reason. The 3 National Science Teachers Association Conference is recommended to approve for Derek to attend the National Science Teachers Association Conference being held in Kansas City, Missouri, from October 25 through the 28th, 2023. This is the largest conference focused exclusively on science and STEM teaching for grades K to 12 teachers of science to be paid for by the MTSA Shell Assignments Grant. Talking about it just a little bit, nothing. I believe that the teacher, get close to $7,000 to be utilized in the department's for Carolina. And one of the other resources to be able to get STEM programming as well, to be able to put what we learn in the conference to use in the class. Number 4, global wordsmith language recommended to approve an agreement with Global Wordsmith Language Services to provide interpretation service. I can give you a little information. Basically, Dr. Tolkowski, we have a variety of students with certain documents that need to be translated, and this vendor will also be another option for us to address certain language barriers that we have in speaking. Yeah, for example, a translation on parent meeting that we need to do with these folks, for certain language college and how we do the service.
And that would be all. of them.
Would be available wherever we would.
Could they be all in or be on the iPad and do the session as well?
You can speak.
It would be a variety. And they can, observe the faculty. There's a number. Around.
People. Any other questions? Other than that, like,
Yeah. For this, that company, they have these aids or parents or individuals that are working classrooms.
Unfortunately, it's like, many of the people.
Okay, so this would be the computer.
It's pretty nervous. Being one for, in the meetings, you have to, you know, it also, because so, emergency calls and, but it's going to be that there's no other and to be all of the time. That's we didn't.
under finance and budget and buildings and grounds, Mr. Carpenter and Mr. Keeper.
Okay. School number one, school district monthly bills and salaries, it's recommended that the monthly school district bills in the amounts listed. in The monthly school district personnel salaries and the amounts listed, be paid. Number two, cafeteria monthly bills and salaries, it's recommended that the monthly cafeteria bills and the amounts listed. In the monthly cafeteria personnel salaries and the amounts listed be paid. Three, repository, it's recommended that the board approve the sale of property from the Beaver County Repository. Funds sold property for the following properties. A, lot 242, 0 Howard Street, PA. Parcel as listed for the bid amount of $14.5725 for Hidden Gem House LLC. Number four, maintenance truck purchase. It's recommended to approve the purchase of a 2023 Ford F-350 XL 4x4 SRW pickup truck with a plow. Tools when Ford Inc. in Heidelberg, PA, in the amount of $64,277.00. The bid for the truck was made through the state bidding process postcards. This is to replace the current truck. The truck is used for maintenance and snow plowing for district buildings. Number five, CMS controls HVAC service. It's recommended to approve a 1-year agreement with CMS controls to provide HVAC maintenance at a total cost of $4,800. Are there any questions on any of those? Any discussion?
On number four, what are we doing with the old truck that's currently in service?
So my understanding is that, it's not able to pass inspection. I do want to take a look and talk to our meetings director, want this to improve this week. If there's anything still available on the truck, we'll be able to have it used to other things. Any funds. So, any disapproval, we would talk about that. And then after that, I understand that it's usually having, I think, for example, to disperse the ones that we use once we've gotten what we wanted to get everything off.
Thank you. On number 5, we currently have an HVAC contract at Alpha Sign, but is this in addition to that?
Yes, so what this one does. What this one does, we used to have a separate contract for trains for a while now. When CMS is sort of already the partner, partners team that we use. And they are also controlled at significantly less cost. We did this last year, first year, we thought it to be beneficial and obviously. So, yes, we have contract through Hawkins Speed that makes this is separate for the actual control.
So it's nothing that would file a Alpha Sign contract. It's in addition to they approve it, it's not a conflict between our current contract.
Correct.
And one other thing, under building and grounds, was brought to our attention that the district ice machines are non-functional. Especially the big one, over at the field house.
Yeah, so, we came to do routine maintenance. And what I found out is on one that we have down here at the high school and the boiler room area is functioning. The one in, there's just all of the trainer group that has a tendency to function and then not function overall. But it's a relatively small unit. And then, it was brought to our attention that the one in the field house is failing. We're waiting on the cost that we're supposed to get hopefully at the end of this week or early next week, to whether it would be best to repair or replace it. Most folks involved from our maintenance and the clean and service it, I think it probably would be about time to replace the unit. So, once we get the cost, then we will be moving forward as soon as possible.
Well, that unit is in the field house, like my memory is correct, I think it's 1,000-pound unit. Can we possibly decrease that size, by some cost saving here, to replace it, and then either make sure that you permanently fix or replace the one that put trim there, but the cost savings can go into a smaller unit, in the field house.
Generally speaking, in talking with the trainer, I did have a conversation with one of the trainers, they thought that we would, as well as some of our maintenance, that we would be able to reduce the size of the one in the field house. As far as whether or not we need or have to replace the one in the training room, that was kind of, I guess the best word would be, no one made an absolute yes, unless it's on, yes, we have to. We think that the one that we decide that we have, if we get another one that's in the courthouse, we would get that. And the one in the training room works, that'd be great. But I didn't talk to everybody, but with the trainer and meetings close after. We are supposed to be pricing for one at the field house, it would be slightly smaller, but still able to really do that. And then I would say my recommendation at that being going still an issue, we do need the department to replace the model.
And we have this kind of either like a voting, I don't know if it can have to be a voting, because it's the budget, so they're put. With the one in the high school, sorry, the field house, the one for basketball seniors protest, liquid correction, they're gonna need that ice machine. A lot of stuff takes way through the house, from basketball seniors.
So obviously it's a priority, but I'm not in control of my work people. Then I will say this, there was some discussion I had with them about if So we take less time to replace it, what's going to be weeks or weeks out, that might be part of what we have to consider. But I don't have any information to do what obviously we wanted to be done to possible, but I'm not sure that they were sure it's going to be done. They did tell me there at some of the cases on certain machines, which we had, possible. So I can't answer that.
She tried to have that by next week. I quote. That's a big thing.
Correct, I'll go with that. I think this, that's what I have answered.
Any other questions on the side item? Under employees and public relations, Mr. Zaki and Mr. Steph. Information after the band festival. Amateur musical march to the Village 10 for Charter Valley Band Festival on Saturday, October 14th. I know I've got and then we'll move on to other under information. These are kind of the athletic handbook. The expenditures are about to never done, never here, we'll get their athletic handbook for the 23rd. Current discussion. She mentioned something about these are the pages, I'm charging. And I'm guessing there are a few people, like, this works really hard, you know, which is the varsity level. Come on. Maybe, do we have everything before we can roll, or maybe one or two items?
Yeah, they're all, the base and the hospital.
Right. Right.
We have a 4 or 5 people.
Right.
We have another part, what we look at, but yeah, I have that actually, someone worked off, I have these.
I'm just on my boss, I think I don't have a problem. The main document. Thank you very much for doing that. That.
Sure. But, move on. On the handbook, I don't know if I missed the link. Very, very thorough. I didn't, again, sorry if I missed it. Was there a set for, or a section for letters? How they get either, I know it's difficult by each board, how that is, when you can earn letters, how many letters you can earn, what you get for each letter, flag. I am so glad you asked that. I just implemented the system. That is possible. Think the section in there, but if it's not, I have to come to the draft, so we're not in 5 seconds to go to the 1 year and that's the real big thing. What was letters? One of the things I did when I was starting to buy was, one of the things that I did when I bought it, I asked about letters. If we had this is for uniform. Either a protocol or how, or to match one letter. And that's my knowledge, that a lot of folks, if there's a components of the code. The problem with that is the letter is just a good thing. In other words, if you are a letter in offered in 2023 and 23 years ago, code, by the rules of April. And it's only when the letter is 23 years, that's a value that happened in 20 years ago. Okay.
So I did some research and, there was a event, out there, live, and I think it was the road sport. And implemented a standard for our coach. For the most part, depending on the sport, it comes down to 50% of the time. Like, for example, football, regular season, there are 9 physical games, 4 quarters, 36 quarters. That we have been here 18 quarters. In soccer, there are 2 halves, right? Regular. Multiply that by 2, with that, you make a pyramid of more than half of the patterns where, those track, you do the point system. But the most important thing is to stand out. And with the things, bottom line, heading, I know it's only the ones that vote, that is always the way. You only want to go with the vote, it's objective factor. It's black and white. And we want to keep that. So there's a system play has added it's all over there. As far as we can get, again, the last 2 years, about letter. That's pretty much it, letter being in. So I stole an idea from my previous school, laptop. He had every year was a student letter. They bought a different, and I think I mentioned it to one or two of you. But it's basically what we came up with is, if you learn to do a letter, it's a lot better. Exactly. And you do a little both. And if you are a lot of other letters in other sports, for the first time, you get into that. Okay. If it happens that, we want to have a way to, have to demonstrate and show how many letters they learn and the policy on the code. So we came up with that, both back on the system being person. Learn the second letter, it's for getting graduation. But usually it's like 24, 25, that's the one that's sleep. You learn the second letter, another sleep, another thing. If you learn the third letter, we came up with a proposal and what the material is that built on. So we got ahead of computer, grade, how it is made, build up to the next level. So if we were the third letter, it would be that. We got under the top there today. When the fourth letter, it's supposed to be the whole process. All the whole process, and we'll still be flat. So the point is, if you see someone with a letter that you look at that and report on a career, you can tell what they accomplished by the level on the exact talent of those areas. So you can go forward, they all are that competition. Right, here, 1 year left. I just ordered it. I think we see the show. If they do. They do the chevrons. You mean like a stripe? A little stripe. Yeah, that was a lot. Yeah. And I think that while the pins actually weren't pins, they were so long lines. Yeah. And then you got a chevron. Yeah. Every time you let it go underneath it. That way you could say like if you had a football, you had 4 chevrons underneath it. Yeah. 4 years later. Correct. Right. Football. I like the idea of doing different things. I look at it as, for Amherst people, we might know that, but when they go to college or something like that, they're running jacket, everybody else kind of doesn't know what that means. So we would know here, yeah, but I think that the chevron thing, that's kind of universal, more traditional, I would say. Yeah. It's something that's kind of a freshman here, not after that. I had to tell them, I didn't have to share with people. It's kind of something to go by, when I look at the call. So, yeah, I really think something we can, fill up with, I thought before, I was kind of looking for a short setting. And we just build up this, I thought was leaking over operation. There's an thought of roll time or what we're doing. So, we can incorporate that in a lot of things. I'm not opposed to the idea. No, I didn't. But I would put that as a period, I think it was probably five to 20 of the hard copy and the hard copy after the. Every year that cost the range of personnel, I think we found out.
The other thing I was looking at, let's come up with some other code. Used to have, it, we still have. It. Do we have a uniform cycle?
I think you're right, I think we have, and the five back, on health and human cycle. But every year, we really want to do. We should be able to cycle, years, probably for a year or two, back. That all of our income in my opinion, are a lot. You know, if you come from one area, sorry, that is a little more of for the purpose of it. Before that, going off the last year. So, I don't like to get on the cycle. I think it's follow I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Government here. Most of the part of the life is and the follow something. Even you find yourself lost in the but generally speaking, I know pretty football personally for part of the Delta one. They pretty beat out football uniform set last and when you run to where it's not draw from the end to anyone, everybody wants to right? I know it's like the risk you run into that time, right? Why not me? And there is a formula there. Or sometimes people have vision for their life, for the bottom there, or whatever, football, whatever, doesn't matter. The risk you run with the main thing is you might buy it then, and then you need to replace certain things that you lost, and get you on there, whatever, and then you spot. Now all of a sudden you're involved. There's a different place, so it's normal, when you did so all the like software, and want to make sure you did so, unless it's like a school, a lot of money spent, probably, and on top of all the friends, but they don't care, they'll buy it like that. Everything. I don't know, that much going on there. Just one deal on the cycle, it was just consideration, wasn't even all of it. I'm going to take the hard one. Back to the question, I would like to go on the cycle, but there are a lot of things to get updated. Yeah. Sometimes they know the person, not the point of their past, it's lost.
There's very little in much of it, even discussion.
Everybody wants to create the officer wants to be. It is recommended the board secretary to recognize the good. The hands of the full board, the election, the hands of the race,
President-elect Allison Mather, the North Hills School District, Vice President, the William Backer, the Vice President School District, Service President, Mary Ann Hill, Michael Dutton.
I'm quite proud.
Now I just want to congratulate everyone as we find people to the funds of all senior. Excellent speaking out of the election. It's ready. Looking forward to the next sports events, talking about it, and all of our staff, teachers, administration, everyone. So we're looking forward to keep going that, going on, and really good. That's great. And always appreciate it. And we should. It's fun.
Thank you, thank you. It is now time for open meeting business. Any district resident who desires to comment on legal development in Amherst Area School District should now come forward. Each person must speak their first and last name and address prior to speaking. Each person will be allowed 3 minutes to speak only once. The period of public comment prior to that part will be limited to 1 half hour. Anybody wish to speak, will wait.
The couple of taking many for you.
So,
In looking at the legislative follow-up, under the global growth, plan, I think it is great to have that opportunity. I kind of thought it how it works. That includes cost, so what are the recommendations? Maybe $50,000, like. I'm just asking you. But that was my question for that. On the 5, for the meeting, something, my question, as we're looking at this, just because something on the because that's the point on uniforms and are they rotated? I don't know what the camera looks like, but, great, but they did listed in there what included. Like if they're playing, golf, you can be club, you can get a bag, or they have to give it back before to become yours, like those kind of things, or those kind of things, listed out because some people don't know in the district that there are boosters that are suffering, who didn't only survive if you're one. These are my questions. Right? My other question is, how are we on update website? Where are we getting communications out for public knowledge? How are we with the DPA getting them into the new site and how? Because for college app, it's not there yet to load in. So, question, I mean, listen, these kids that are seniors are the kids of COVID. They're the kids of COVID. So their freshman year is never going to be like it was for us, nor is it ever going to be for anything after. They are now seniors, we're letting them down, like the stress that they are having to overcome because of something they try to teach us. And then last meeting, you guys hired, the special ed development fund, which was granted in the nightmare itself. How are we with the IEP? Are they up to date? Are they falling behind? We have a lot of that good staff. Are all of these kids being met? Some of you out there on the board know. Those kids are my kids. Like they are my heart. So if they have IEPs or they have anything, are those needs being met? Or is the school district going to get slapped behind? So you have someone who's paying extra money to help with buses. Buses are a bigger issue. Is she getting the support that she needs to have to implement that rule? And she's staying compliant along the line. And oh, one so there's been some more on hold, just gonna bring up, is there some reason why a high school, sporting event was moved from middle school to that? The question that asked, I said that.
Is, what do you mean by that?
Soccer, I guess there was something scheduled on Monday, but it got moved to Tuesday, so the middle school can do something on Monday. Why is the middle school over something in university then? So there's some rumble about that, you guys may hear about that, or and/or. I don't know about that. Yeah, I'm asking.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Middle school football game is on there. Not Monday, but something going on Monday, got moved to Tuesday, not Monday.
This is from,
Okay, I just got that, when I did middle school, from university sports, I didn't have to.
and you're talking about something that you, not something we already have.
No, it's about. It's about, been already in plans, things are already changed. And again, because there's nothing on. Say, back, trade, thing. Thank you.
Well, we all of these are. I'm gonna,
The cost particular to the program, this would be based upon usage. So, to know exactly how much the cost, and we obviously not the full cost. Give off some of the services that we may or may not use and what they may cost, but in general, fee, as I understand it, it's, we utilize it. I wrote down the suggestion about what is included, in looking at somebody else in the short. Yeah, I think what kids need makes some sense, so I did take a note, down for that. And I think that would make sense, so I would not really ask about that. The GPA, continue to work with the process, we're about halfway through that process, we will come through, they say, again, I'll say this, I can't completely control that, it's that it will be done in October, and then you have the process. Then the rest of it has to go afterwards. You know, I couldn't agree more that it needs to be done, the pressing on that. We'll continue to do that, know that we're already doing that in the meantime, which isn't the best practice, the full practice of one, but we're moving as quickly as we can, push them to move.
That's the big person is this advantage, what you're trying to more volume.
Well, I guess I don't know what you mean by that. We're waiting on the system, this system to rank the, for lack of a better word, code to be able to run the system on its own instead of having to do it. There were pieces to that, going back to the old, checking to make sure that when we do this accurate, that took some time. Our folks, my understanding, gave them that, our producer said, yes, these are accurate, so that they could be transferred over and then trying to go backwards to where things moving forward. Don't have to do it by hand, is what we're waiting, which we authorize, but and we're working with that. So I don't think more volumes on our end, could speed that up. It's those folks who, and then make sure it's happening.
So in Common App, it has to be uploaded into Common App? Oh, well, now, I mean, deadlines for scholarships to get into schools, November 1st. I mean, kids that are trying to get into special programs have to do backflips to get all this stuff that they need to do. We're not talking about getting accepted into college early. We're talking about specific programs that have limited amount of people that they accept. So, so they can get a paper one.
But are they helping on individual, maybe on an as-needed basis? Some got 4 or 5 hours.
Right, and that's okay.
Yeah, sure. If it's needed sooner rather than later, are they reaching out independently?
So the problem is you have 2 guidance counselors. You see the problem.
Or maybe slow progress, or they getting what they need. There's if your daughter's complete something, all parents that are employed.
And then the problem that comes in is, can it be uploaded into Common?
How does it matter? We are doing there, maybe 5 minutes.
And that is the part that's stuck, because you have it on paper, but it needs to get into Common.
The counselors state that.
So if they have any questions or they have any.
So if they're not seeing it in their Common App, then we can reach out and ask and say, God,
Thank you.
RIP. RIP mean that, that's it, yes. Somebody is having a concern, or question, there's no administration, possible policy, basement, and that's to my knowledge, yes, and I'm aware of the issues. Are made aware of them because then the high school event is really general idea, and I know Dr. Zuzu. She's here. But, to speak to specifics on it, but my understanding from high level, I haven't got all the way into that. Where oftentimes when we run into this, there are games that need to be moved for one reason or due to lack of assigned referees, conflicts on one issue with another, and they have to be moved. The way I understand this, that is was there was going to be some type of activity or senior project being done in one form or another on one day, which then being not moved. The administration of the village is being assigned to try to move it and was successful in moving it at a time. And then after moving the village, it would work out. For some reason, the assigners and they call it. Those are folks that assign referees. All that is that we don't have a referee to have to move this game back to where it wasn't. So then we went and they tried to get others to be moved again to make it happen, but unfortunately, other schools then moved it once already because managed to already had another game then scheduled. I don't want that's the overarching view that I have. So that's the general idea. And I know that they were working with them to try to figure out what we could do to try and do what we could do. I understand.
I think my biggest question is still maybe the case of that and the line that you present in the first place, and I think the common question is the fact that it's the middle school football game that we want to wait to the team partnership of our high school where.
So, Mr. Laments, I don't know if you want to give a little brief update to the board, anything that we can with regards to the situation that's occurring about trying to reschedule games, whether that's impacted by middle school. I know there was a great deal of emails that I was, who gave me a general overview, which I just tried to present, but I'm not sure that I have the facts that commenting.
Moving forward.
So, a couple of things. Actually, number one, I think both of them but you should also go out. Yeah, there are two that were not true. They strictly you apply that. That's like this is what is on this is I'll explain it exactly. The word is very natural. The main thing again, right, and there's not continual particular time. So there was a happy with the plan B or plan B, whatever. So we can verify that. You can't, school districts, they can consider, there's so many other areas of involved. If you all of a sudden, all of these five, that like, because you can buy, not on our end, most, they get the line, it's like, a lot of people have, and our other have to be in the way. And you can't tell, a lot of it, I just, it might not look at it, but it's possible, I didn't talk to the probably part of the thing, that's part of the part. And we have the part of the part. What happened was back in August, we were in the modern United States. I don't know, I don't say fault.
I don't need to interrupt you. I don't think everybody's on me, but I think this is some like new information.
Did you want me to find?
Sure.
Okay, so, I thought there was two that. So the fund goes to this, we have to, when we move to this now, especially in non-farm. There's that line to the next block. Okay, if we look directly impacted on this, okay, not just, the soccer, but for school, football team, colleges, indoor soccer practice, indoor band practice, there are a lot of things, and we have to, you know, technical, even if I don't do it. We have 6 hours a day. So basically, that's the time. And then the problem is when we talk about games, especially when we deal with that, whatever. So, what else can we have to do? I think that the pros and cons of how tall the problem is. On that long, what happened was, we ended up with a situation where the middle school football team, which was originally Wednesday, had to move to Thursday. They have to be played up on this year. Okay, so middle school football went to Wednesday, Thursday. And that's the 4 o'clock. Football team starts with that. Okay, and there would have had to be a 3 ball team sometime. Also, you have football in the start 4 Thursday, 4 to about 6 today. Okay, and then like I said, football team has to practice, this week, and then practice Friday. So the game is that out, you can't, when it comes to middle school games or varsity games, big freshman or middle school games, that's true for that sport. When it comes to a time of their school or anything like that, you just get arbitrarily flexible games on play, middle school football. You have scheduled on it. So you have that offer the class. The road also is, we have to get it done, just don't have time on all of the so what we want to do, we want to play a voice game. We said it's like that, we could play it Monday, we'll play it Saturday. Monday was able to go something about, we had no call, the days were you were ready, the day March, days were they were ready. So we scheduled it for Monday, and that's what the key project for one, even what I think, because both the boys and the girls were now on Monday. Which other than project, I mean, we don't really know it, right? So we tried to run, about that. I tried to accommodate the fence. I called the fishing plan. And so all technically has to be done by October 2nd. Our girls were checking for the fishing plan in Monday. Why call the fishing plan to me on Sunday? I said, they have from 1,000. Okay. And they agreed to play. There's a role on the next. They didn't have to, right? But they did. So we go back to this, coach, who was playing, that's what this activity, the parent, perfect. Not in that, so we were finding also. And so everything was good. As of Monday, everything was good. We did one that was called from our car sign, this is software. That we were right back to where we were. Yeah, one was all 2 hours. We got this is one area. Every school is one part when it comes to scheduling, especially with soccer and all of our. So we had to start them out and about Tuesday. Yeah, I called it again. I think we were on the film that we were there, we were to get back 2 weeks ago. I can't do that. It's hard signer, sell bids, visual to be that region, so it's candidates. Our folks in the big things like Tuesday, that's all I have. So we're right back to where we were. So now we'll roll it on. People like that. I don't know if we thought about it, we'll something.
Yeah, the question I think that not really comparing that is why the middle school board meeting, not the one that actually moved, rather than coming to the work meeting.
We're miles long. There are six, well, I mean, on the usual, absolutely. Yeah,
We're perfectly fine feeling, we'll just use the one.
I agree. Has been drafted, my recommendation, that we call all of them, we call a lot of them. This is that last year, good one. Last year, we had twice, we should have done one, had once. We're all sort of line, and it's not on time.
I think the problem lies back years ago, when we got the term, and middle schools playing all their games at the middle school. They would try to give them one game a year under the lights at the high school. If it worked out with soccer, if the soccer teams were away, and they had to play, they come back. Well, I think over the years, it's like, well, now they can play all of the games there. And they got a way of using middle school field, which is a perfectly fine field. And honestly, that's where they should be playing their football. I don't want them to come down here if it fits into the varsity schedule and we can a game down here, but if where something like this happens, they just go back up to the middle school where they're supposed to work.
There's a lot of free time on the last of the all of them doing one. Five minutes, just feel like, when we talk over here. I was just trying, contact with one here, so we that world there. But, it's reasonable, that, at least that was my recommendation. If it was trying, that was, that's the but then what, Mr. Peterson side, I think it's a pretty common practice. Every meeting, puts one night game, it basically, we did, middle school football, and you play four back to leagues, and then you do one night game one night game on the field. So it's pretty common, what's all Warner County? But, that's. After we know everything, that's the one.
So that recommendation will be long term. Right, I mean, we're coming up this next week, which is a point for the point, I think. We're past the point of.
Someone, no one was. We have a different point.
We're right, that's not good.
Something that can be done for the issue that should be fixed.
I told the gentleman, I apologize. It's taking a dollar and talking to really out on it. All right, we have to play them for the people who are available. Or before o'clock, 4 o'clock.
Yeah, for, I mean, they did that for, the only thing that we done is build new stuff and leave on. Yeah. They did that for years.
We have time. We've got a lot. 45 years old and what they're looking for pattern under their approach.
Dr. Organization, what do we need to cover that?
Hey, we have two small plans for one of the things. I mean, this might be up here before, I don't know, last time we played with it. We need a pattern on the door, we need better stick, and bench to both sides. So, that, I mean, that, like, it's not.
That would be for graduation, probably have to order. Before May.
Yeah, I mean, that was one, but. What are you talking about?
Actually, you do the normal things and buy the new stuff, their lights go and stuff for your high, like I do for the uniforms. Or even turf in junior high field. That would be out there. Soccer and golf.
Thank you very much. Any other questions? Like I said, you can very important.
Like I said, you find, you don't know that, parent, solve that, work out, whether they're another. If it is, those two months, I thought. Part of it.
Any other public comment? With that, we have motion to adjourn. Should we second? All in favor? Meeting adjourned.
Go home. Get your shower. Smell better.